Hello Guardians, welcome back to Destiny Tracker. My name is KillerB61 and today I will be giving you 10 tips to do better in the Crucible. One thing we learned from Destiny 2 beta is that PvP is going to be very different from the experience that we learned in Destiny 1. The longer time to kill, slower special ability charges, and nerfs, 4v4 game modes, and the power weapon ammo economy are going to require a quote-unquote very particular set of skills to be effective. So here are some tips on how to be more effective in the Destiny 2 Crucible. Full disclosure moment, at best I teeter around a 1.0 KD in the Crucible, so therefore I clearly don't make these recommendations as an expert in execution, but rather an expert in observation. Number 1 is strafing. Strafing is the act of moving from side to side while engaged in a gun duel. A moving target is always harder to hit, so resist the urge to stand still while firing. The best players seem to never stop moving. This is one thing that if you can control yourself, if you can train yourself to move your feet independently from your head, you will do much better. You will see a noticeable change in your fighting skills and you will do much better. Number 2 is hit your headshots. There's a much larger penalty in Destiny 2 for missing headshots, so focus on where your reticle is located and at times play the recoil. For example, aim high rate of fire weapons at the chest and let the recoil hit the headshots. You don't want to work against the weapon, you want the weapon to work for you. Number 3, use cover. Pay attention to your surroundings and know where you can duck in and out of cover to avoid fire during your duels. Ducking back and forth around corners is a great way to practice this, and I definitely recommend that Warlocks drop a healing rift in cover to dip in and out of during battle. Stepping out of a fight and coming back with more health is always a problem when you're in a 1v1 gun battle. Learn the art of disengaging. You need to know when to bail on a fight. This is one I personally have been focusing on. I get pretty stubborn in wanting to win every fight I'm engaged in, but the reality is you just can't. Know when you can't win and run. As Bob Marley said, he who fight and run away lives to fight another day. Try lots of weapons. With a whole new loot pool on the way, you should definitely test out lots of different weapons to see what you're comfortable with and what's effective for you. This can be highly individualized. So for example, you can have an auto rifle and a hand cannon, or my personal favorite, a scout rifle and a submachine gun. Test out different weapon combinations, test out the new variety of weapons that we have, different weapon factions. You might just find your favorite gun along the way. Number 6, use abilities strategically. The days of what the Jez, monotone, complaining guy, called ability spam simulator to the game, those days are gone. The slower charge rate means you need to choose your moments wisely. Save those abilities for either key momentum, capturing kills, or when enemies are grouped up. A well-placed grenade can mean the difference between 1 kill and 3 kills. Number 7, practice team shooting. This will be the next meta. The longer time to kill and more strategic play in a 4v4 modes will make this a huge factor to beating other teams. One thing I learned while being carried to the lighthouses was that if you find someone by himself, then capitalize on that moment and team up on them for the pick. Now more than ever in the new 4v4 modes, team killing is vital for success. It absolutely is. If you get split up, you will be killed. But together you're strong. Stick with your team and play together. Number 8 is communication. Callouts have always been vital in the Trials of Osiris, but I see them playing a more substantial role in all game modes now. To draw off of the previous tip, if you see someone going it solo, call out to teams that a solo player is in rugs, or if you're near, come pick them off. Calling locations, death points, all that stuff. Team building is important. Call out everything you see. Half of it is useless information, but the other half could be the difference between your teammate going in blind and dying, or knowing what to expect and coming up on top. Number 9 is play in a fire team. Not only is Crucible more fun in a fire team, it's more effective as you can communicate and strategize during battle. If you don't have a group of friends to play with, I recommend you find a clan to join, like the one DTR's own Denfinity started, or Destiny Tracker's own clan. This will help you find more camaraderie in battle, and this will improve your fighting. If I play with randoms versus when I play with people I know, my performance is noticeably better, because not only do I want to show up these guys because of our own competitiveness, but we kind of know where our strengths and weaknesses are, and we can better amend those. And last but not least, number 10, most importantly, have fun. If you find yourself getting too frustrated, the best thing that you can do for yourself is walk away and come back fresh later. You never want to be that guy just screaming into a headset, yelling profanities just because you can't capture a point. We all get frustrated. We all have these moments, but it's always a good idea, if you find yourself getting that frustrated, step away from the game for 20 minutes. Go downstairs, get something to drink, get something to eat. Doesn't matter. Go watch a TV show and then come back and play again. Destiny 2 is going to be here when you come back. I promise it's not going anywhere. You'll come back with a level head. You'll be able to better approach what's going on and maybe come up with a new strategy, one that works a little bit better than what you were trying before. It's almost time to assemble and defend your fellow Guardians in the new Crucible. I hope these tips helped you, Amazed Shacks. If you have any additional tips, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Once again, Guardian, my name is KillerB61. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like down at the bottom if you did. Have a great day, Guardian, and I will see you in the next one.